There we go. Okay, we are live. Hello, Internet. Today I am checking out some modded Minecraft in Create Astral. This is a pretty big mod pack based on the Create mod and the Add Astra mod are the two big ones. So we're going to be using Create mod to build various bits of automation to get us to different planets and then build automation on those planets. It's kind of the goal here. So, the mod pack starts us out with this quest book. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into that. Special thanks. Credits, I suppose. And our first task is, of course, standard punch tree, make crafting table. Hi! Good to see you again. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, and I'm not going to try. I'm sorry. I meant to try to look it up, but I forgot. Where was I? Right. One of the reasons I chose this mod pack is because it has a really good detailed quest line and is really good about reducing grind by giving you stuff. So like once we make our crafting table, it automatically gives us some torches and a bed. And as we start getting into create things, which I can't see right now, I did pre-play a couple hours of this. It'll be pretty generous with giving us more of the create resources as we go. But for now, let's climb out of this tree, or actually punch our way down it, get our crafting station built, and then we will get things moving. Oh, this is 2 trees. Excellent. It's straight down a tree. That's reasonably safe. I get... Okay, well, I've got one of each. That's really all I need. Alright, crafting table. And get our bed and some torches. The next thing the mod pack is going to get us to is Tinkers, which is a super cool mod. And again, it kind of walks us through the various steps of getting started with Tinkers. Since I have already pre-played a bit of this, I'm just going to kind of rush through that. But let's first check our map and see if there's anything good nearby to potentially start our base. There is a house down here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head south towards that building. That'll be a good place to set up some starter stuff, set up our bed under shelter, and get moving. So I think this is a... Which side is the door on? Ah, here we go. Okay, that tree has to go. But this is a vinery building? Yes. We have a kitchen sink, but no tap. That's unfortunate. Okay. So let's drop our crafting table down somewhere in a corner and get started on making the necessary bits for tinkers. So patterns, there we go. We're going to want more of those. And then we need to build the sort of 2 core tinkers tables, which are the part builder and the tinker station. And we don't really have enough patterns to build all of our... There we go. Okay. And is it already nighttime, or is it just dimming here? Oh no, it's still daytime. It's just dimming here. Where's those torches? Okay. So Tinkers is super cool. The main thing that it lets you do is build tools out of various materials and combine those together to give your tools whatever sort of properties you want them to have. We're still going to start with just a wooden pick, which is going to be a pick head, a handle, and a binding. And then if we go over to the Tinker Station, we could build a pick out of those materials. So when I look at this, we could see it has cultivated 3, because its 3 parts are made of wood, and the effect stack, and in the Tinker's book, it'll tell us what cultivated means. Tool practically grows more material when repairing, which means that it's easier to repair, basically. But with this wooden pick, we know the drill. Standard early Minecraft shenanigans. We need to dig a hole, find some stone. Ooh, loving all the creepers that are just spawning next to my base. That's a delight. Let's head... Where might be a good spot? There's stone exposed to the south. Do I have nothing resembling food yet. Here we go. Fruit salad, a couple more Tinker's books. And I believe these quests, early quests, give some amount of food as rewards. Yeah. So, once we get a few pieces of stone, we can build ourselves a stone axe, upgrade this to a stone pick, and be moving and grooving and ready to kind of get started in earnest. Okay. Is this the hole that I saw on the map? It is. What have we got here? Oh, ice. Interesting. Diorite. Is that copper? That is copper, which I can't grab with this. I see some, what looks like iron over there. Yep. All right, there's lots of stuff here. This is great. But first, let's just grab a few bits of cobble so we can upgrade our tools, and we'll have to come back here with proper tools in a moment to grab some of the ores. And grab some coal since I can. Okay. That looks like sunset up there, so let's hurry back to base. This may not have been the smartest choice that I've ever made in a Minecraft game. Oh, it is dark. Do I have wood on me? No, I left all the wood in the crafting station. Ah! I do have the rubber logs, but I want to save those to actually extract rubber from. Let's see if we can do this without dying. Home should be... Oh, that's a hole. As I was saying, home should be right around the corner here. And I see light. What a beautiful sight. Okay. So now that we have stone, we can go ahead and make some upgrades for our tools. We're going to grab a stone pick head here. We're also going to... I have no wood. Okay. We're going to make a whole stone axe, which is going to be interesting. So now here's the cool part of Tinkers. I could take my existing spruce axe and upgrade to a stone pickaxe. And we're also going to go ahead and build this stone axe here. Now I can get rid of this tree that has been blocking my door. Beautiful. Logs, logs, logs. Logs, okay. And with those, I'm going to actually swap back to a wooden handle for the axe, because I do want it to have that cultivated ability that makes it repair more quickly. Okay, so the next step as far as the game is concerned is build a furnace, start gathering ores. It gives us this to build the Tinker's armor set, which takes a bunch of leather, which I don't have yet. It also wants us to break a bunch of ores, or just say I understand. Get this cake, that'll be good snacks. So yeah, the next task is really to start grabbing resources, start upgrading everything. I can build a furnace, so I may as well do that. No, I can't. That's right. They changed the recipe in this. What does it require? 3 ore at the bottom. Okay. Yep. So we do have to go start gathering some ores. All right. And I just jumped right into that hole. Okay, the other thing actually that I should do is I should build a... what is it? Is it you? Yes. So that's a axe, tool handle, and a round plate. Okay. So tool handle, round plate. Oop, I'm out of... This is the eternal struggle with Tinkers, is always running out of these patterns. And an axe head. And with that, I can build this mattock, which is kind of the equivalent of a shovel in Tinkers. Okay. Now I think I have everything I need. It would probably be wise to consider building a sword, but I'll try not to go too deep into caves. this have any more barrels around any of the other sides? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. So let's start heading, what is this? Regen 3? Yeah. Okay. Let's head back to that, that little hole in the ground that we found, since we know there's some copper right there. And we'll be able to use that copper to build a furnace and then to start upgrading our tools a little bit further so that we're not dealing with stone for very long. Now, let's see. Did I manage to actually make a pathway down? Kinda, sorta, almost. Yeah. This is great having a exposed dripstone cave here, because there's just so much copper in these formations, and copper is going to be a really big early game resource for us in this mod pack. Are you aggroed on me? You might be aggroed on me. Okay. Let's get you out in the sunlight. Oh, that was bad. I may have just let that ore wash away. Let's cover that up. Do. Okay. We'll also grab some tin, because we're going to want bronze pretty early on for create stuff. Shaders are so beautiful. I love it. Can I use dripstone for anything? I can stone cut it. I can mill it into clay. Okay, I'll gather some of this then, just so I have it. Can't hurt to have a stack of it. Since I'm here. Aw, and see? Found more copper. Totally worth it. Alright, let's head back over here, because I know there's more copper that I haven't mined out. This is a huge deposit. And then once I have copper tools, we're going to move on pretty quickly to, honestly, to the hunt for diamond and heading further down into caves. Ooh, hey, that one didn't actually wash away. Excellent. Some more coal here. Excellent. This early Minecraft, little bit of a grind, but we'll be moving on to getting some create things going, hopefully pretty quickly in this mod pack. And I'm just going to keep grabbing stuff around here until this pick breaks on me. Speaking of. So now we can... how'd we do on copper? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, that's plenty of copper. Let's head back up to our temporary little home in the winery. Oh, I've missed this every other time I've come through. Not much going on there, unfortunately. While I'm here, loot these barrels for whatever food they're going to give me. Okay, couple of things. We have a cake to put down, so let's just put that on the counter. Oh, can't put it on that counter. There we go. Eat a slice of bread. Now, we need to get ourselves a furnace. Perfect. Drop it here for now. And get some copper going. While the copper's going, furnace gives us a sandwich. Great. And this is awesome. This, oops. This quest down here gives us a telescope or a spyglass, which is always silly. But we also get a create toolbox, which we're going to want very soon when we start doing create things. The other thing that I want to try to do, that is the wrong tool. Nope. Mew Mew Mews, thank you so much for the follow. What was I saying? I need to upgrade my pick first, right? So we can go ahead and make a copper pick head, and I'm also going to make for that pick a stone binding. It still has a wood binding. The ability of stonebound, means that it mines faster as its durability gets lower. And the effect of the copper pick head, which is dwarven, means that it will mine faster as you go deeper. So the combination of those two means that long mining sessions down low are significantly faster. The other thing that I probably want to do, since I've got a pile of planks, is start clearing out my storage just a little bit. This is getting a little out of hand. We're gonna make some space in here, get rid of some furniture that we're not using. And let's actually make one more. Do I have spruce enough? No, I don't have enough planks. Never mind. We're not making one more right now. Let's just dump everything into that chest. And let's see, what do we want to keep on ourselves? We'll keep snacks on ourselves. We can keep... this stuff we'll want to kind of store over here. Or we'll need as we're upgrading tools at any rate. And the coal, I think I'm just going to drop right in here for now. Okay. That should make this a little more organized. Kind of, sort of, vaguely. Not ideal yet. I think I should probably... Oh, it's nighttime. I should sleep. And once I sleep, I can go chop down some more trees, get some more wood, make some more chests. Still a little bit of early game grind, but we are getting there. All right, let's make a few more chests, try to at least pretend that we're capable of organizing ourselves. Three more chests. Okay. This is a little bit nicer. I don't have to keep the grapes on me anymore. We'll keep the sandwich over here. Do want these copper pieces because I am going to go ahead and upgrade my my axe and my mattock with copper. The Dwarven ability doesn't really help these, but it does give them significantly more durability, and it means that repairing all my tools all just uses copper, which is nice. I think it also gives them slightly more damage when I end up inevitably needing to use them as a backup weapon. Okay, so with all of that sort of settled, we have copper, we have a furnace. I should probably do that. I should make myself armor before I go caving. That would be a good idea. And then the next thing to do here is it wants us to get sort of all of the core materials that we're going to need to use for moving forward. So that's copper and tin together make bronze, which is used, and then iron ingots, of course, are used for everything, and clay and andesite end up being used to make andesite alloy in this mod pack. So let's grab a bunch of copper, and let's make ourselves some armor. All right, fully kitted out. Leave this here. I should actually just grab, let's see, wood? Where did I put wood? Wood. Okay, some more patterns. Make a few of these repair kits. Leave that there. Okay, we have some repair kits. We have a sandwich, which is not a lot of food. I'll take the grapes too, and the apple. Yeah, never enough iron. Agreed. And In this mod pack, it can kind of feel like never enough copper, but also never enough iron. Claim this weapon. 3 attack damage, 1.4 attack speed. I think my axe is a much better weapon than this. I am not going to take up the inventory slot on it. Okay, since, no, we're not leaving yet. We're going to grab a bunch of coal, and we're going to grab that wood, and I'm going to make myself a big stack of torches before I go anywhere. And actually, the other thing that I should do... Oh, no, I don't have iron yet. I was going to make myself a shield, but need iron first. Okay. Oh, whoops. I should turn that off. Where's that? Options, shader pack settings. Under other. Always off. There we go. Oh, hello. Well, that was exciting. The joys of building your base in a, oops, going the wrong way. The joys of building your base in a forest. We'll definitely want to move out of here eventually. But for now, it's a reasonable home base. Oh, look, Enderman. Or rather, don't look. Okay, back to our favorite hole over here. And hopefully, without too much issue, going caving in here, we'll be able to pick up most of the resources that we need to advance to the real Chapter 1, which will get us started on sort of create proper. Ow. And the first thing is going to be a pile of andesite. I'm gonna grab more than the game tells me to. Try to get like a stack of it. Because I will need it. How am I doing on that? 37. Okay. Woohoo! And we uncovered more copper. Excellent. And of course, because this is a dripstone cave, copper is plentiful. Okay. A little bit of iron up here. Decent sized chunk. What else do we see? There's a little bit of tin up there and some more coal, but I'm not sure if I want to risk my life for that. Some zinc. We don't need zinc immediately, but we will need it eventually. Ow. For brass. As part of create. Let's grab these berries and take care of this. There we go. Okay. Oh, I guess now that I've turned off the show light levels, I can just hold this in my right hand, or left hand. I know my right from my left. And yeah, the grindy parts of early game Minecraft are kind of unavoidable, unfortunately. But once we collect enough ore, it will reward us with a surprising amount of bits and pieces of create things, so we can start automating a little bit faster. I should probably stop grabbing copper because I already have stacks of it. I probably have, yeah. But there are a few recipes that just need sort of any raw ore, and copper being plentiful is a reasonable choice there. Okay. Where are we at on the essential materials? We need 8 tin ingots, 8 iron ingots, and 4 clay blocks. We have 6 raw iron and 4 raw tin, so we need to gather more of those. And then we'll need to head out into the water to look for clay. Because this is a dripstone cave, we might not have a ton of luck with things other than copper in it. But I am right around Y16, which I think is peak iron level. So we should, hopefully, find some iron floating around. Ooh. And then gravel's actually good to grab too. We're going to need it, I think, later on for some things. But also flint makes a pretty good tinker's weapon material. It deals... I think it deals extra damage. I don't remember exactly why I decided I liked flint in the last... in my test playthrough of this. But, woo! There was a reason for it. Not seeing much in the way of, is that iron or is that copper? That's probably copper. But I'll go over anyway and check. And I already lost track of it. Cool. Let's see, what have we got? Gravel, gravel, andesite, andesite. That's not enough cobble. Can't be bothered. There's some iron. Okay, so we do have enough now to... Oop, that's this one. We do have enough iron now for this. We just need to find a little more tin and then go looking for clay, and we will be able to move on to actually getting started with create stuff, which is something I'm very excited for. I did just hear a skeleton. Try to light up some of this cave as I go so that it's not quite as treacherous the next time I come down here. Although, I'm surprised at how few mobs I've run into. I think it's basically impossible to light up these walls like this. There's always going to be... Whoop! Yep, that. There's going to be that. Creepers falling on my head. I think that's just part of caving. But, okay. We can definitely light this up a little bit better. Copper. Oh, and it's nighttime out there. Alright. Maybe we spend a little more time down here and just gather what we can, waiting for sunrise before we make our way through the woods back home. Because I did not bring a bed with me. So we'll get a little more of this zinc since it's here. Now, does it tell me where tin ore, most commonly at Y70, so we're kind of low for tin. I don't love the idea of climbing up into higher outside altitudes right now, so may as well just keep exploring this cave. Let's see, I had a white grape too. Did I eat it already? I may have eaten it already. Got my axe out in case I run into any unfriendly mobs. Oh, look! Well, that was silly, but tin! Not a ton, but still. And I saw also a little bit of iron in here. I'm not going to gather all this copper. I'm just going to clear out what I need to grab the iron. Because there is never enough iron. Low. Oh, cool. Thank you for exposing more iron. I appreciate that, creeper. Woohoo! We got some lava over here. Oh, jeez. They're everywhere. Alright, I think it's, That's quite enough caving for me, thank you. And I think we do now have oh, we still don't have enough tin. I was hoping those ones we found would do the trick, but no such luck. One more torch here. Okay, just looking for tin on our way up. Doesn't look like there's much until we potentially head up to the outside, where there may or may not be mobs. There is a little bit there. That's going to be a pain to get to. Okay, apparently, creepers are the only mob that spawn now, and everything else is gone. Forever. That's what this is starting to feel like. Okay. It is sunrise. We can start heading over here. Maybe. No! No! Creepers. They are arguably easier to deal with than skeletons, but how do I want to do this? How do I want to get to that tin? That's really the question. Okay, dead zombie. Where was I? Ow. Tin. Over here. Right. Let's just do this the easy way. Quote unquote, easy way. And pillar over. Since I can mine cobble with reasonable alacrity now. Fall into a hole. We should be able to grab these from like here. Yeah. Cobble, 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 cobble. Perfect. There, there. Ooh, there's a bunch here. All right. I hear skeletons. There we go. More bones, which is great. Bones are bone meal. Oh, that's an iron. Missed that before. That the only one? All right. Oop. Nope. We're fine. We'll do just fine without you, thanks. Okay. So with that haul from that cave, I think we've got more than enough resources to make the game happy, make the quest book happy, rather, and get us on into the proper chapter 1, where we can start building, create mechanisms, and starting to automate some things, which is, of course, the whole point of this mod pack. The other thing that I should really think about doing is growing some food. I should be collecting seeds. All right, a few wheat seeds. In here, we have... Okay, let's get organized by being disorganized and just throwing everything into the box. But from this, we'll pull out coal. I want to fill that up. We're going to want to turn our iron and our... Where's our tin? Tin into their bar forms. Iron. Oh, actually, tin is also... Okay. And then the last thing that we need for this quest is a little bit of clay. So I'm going to head out and check our map here. This counts as river region, so hopefully Oh, I see you, creeper. I see you creeping on me. Hopefully we can find some clay kind of due east here. And manage to do it without dying to this creeper that I know is lurking nearby. Ooh, berries. Let's see if I can collect these without hurting myself. Ow. Ow. The answer is no, I cannot collect them without hurting myself. But that's okay. All right. There is another patch of berries. I'm going to leave those be for now. I really want to work on this clay situation. Gravel. Is that clay? Yes. And just like with the andesite, I'm going to grab much more of this. Whoops! Drowning, 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 drowning. Can I get some fishies? Yes, I can. All right. And a few fish will be some decent food. Let's see. Seven fish, huh? Ooh. 8 fish. And I see something else floating over here. Bone meal. All right. Let's, you know what? Let's try to get this to a... I have no idea what the actual smelting time of fish is. I'm assuming they smelt in stacks of 8, just like iron does. Not that I need to be super efficient with my coal, but I just like round numbers. So let's go ahead and get a few more of these guys. Well, so much for my round number. All right, that's some food. That's some of the clay that we need. The game actually wants these in block form for some reason. And that's our task. We need to pick up our iron and our tin, of course. I was going to say that's our task completed, but not quite. I put my bones away. I'll be back for you later, dogs. Good to know there's doggos spawning over here. Although cats would be better with the luck I've been having with creepers. Okay. I was hoping for some food there, but I guess not. My cruelty goes unrewarded. How's this iron doing? Almost done. I will turn this clay right back into... Oh, I have to put it down, don't I? Right back into balls, because that's what I actually need. Excuse me. Grab this coal. This building came with a smoker, which is great. For the sake of things stacking, I'm going to turn these... Oh no, I said I wanted to go for the dogs. Decisions. It's fine for now. Grab this iron, put the tin in. I'm going to go ahead and make... actually 2 buckets. And this is all going to remain a disorganized mess for a little while. Okay, but with 2 buckets and somewhere in here I have a few wheat seeds, we are going to start thinking about bootstrapping our farming. Grape seeds, not as nice. I swear I heard a creeper. Maybe it was a snake. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. East, not north. Oh, there's a whole lava pool over here that I completely missed on the map. Interesting. All right. There's also a another cave entrance, which I might have better luck finding iron in, since it's not a not a dripstone cave that prioritizes copper. I would like to get out of this maze. Thank you. Okay, so a couple of buckets of water so we can make an infinite water source at our base. And let's get ourselves home. Ah! Berries! Why? Okay. This thing, which I will have to come raid at some point. And we are very nearly back to this house we've been camping out in. Okay. May not rest. There are monsters nearby. That's, unfortunate. Is that now? Yeah, there we go. They're far enough away for me to sleep now. Perfect. So we've got our tin. Now, this quest is happy. Okay. There is a bunch of other stuff to do on this page, but it's mostly introductions to ancillary mod packs. This gets started with Farmer's Delight, which is a super cool mod pack that I enjoy having in here. There's also Vinery and Drink Beer mod. And then these are various storage options, which I'll get to as I need them. But we are now officially in Chapter 1. So, right off the bat, this tells us how to make an andesite generator in this mod pack, which is to create a cobble generator on top of this double compressed andesite block, which is, of course, made from 9 compressed andesite blocks, each of which are made from 9 compressed, please. Yeah, compressed andesite, each made from 9 andesite, so that's 81 andesite to get to our double compressed. How much did we gather when we were out? 72. Oh. Okay, so I need a few more of those, as well as a lava bucket, of course. The other thing it tells me is this various stone generator, which says that the same setup as the andesite generator, but done over bedrock, way down at the bottom, will generate kind of everything, which you can then use to as kind of a, well, just general source of everything. But the big steps directly into create here are bronze and andesite compound, which then becomes andesite alloy. So bronze is made in a smithing table, of all things, by combining tin and copper to get bronze. So I'm going to need to go ahead and make myself a smithing table. So let's get some oak logs. Make sure I have all of my various ingot types that I'm going to need to combine everything. Turn these logs into planks. And let's make a smithing table. Smithing table recipe is, I believe, the same as vanilla. So we can just drop that in the corner. And if we combine copper with tin, we get bronze. After that, it wants us to turn that into bronze sheets, which is done at a stone cutter. And stone cutters need stone, don't they? I should have started cooking some of this before, but that's okay. Just get a stack of that going. Let's grab our fish. Okay, I also said that I was going to get infinite water source and some farming started, and then I got very, very distracted. So let's make that happen real quick. Sticks, I probably had some sticks. Yeah, I did. Cobble, and I've got copper. Cool. So the tool we need for farming is a actually, I think the Matic will actually make the farm plots, won't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no, I'm not wrong. Yes. Matic will make the farm plots. So, let's go ahead and first make ourselves a little, use stone since it kind of matches what's out here already. Make ourselves a little infinite water source. One more, please. Thank you. All right, infinite water trough. And now we can go ahead and start setting up a spot for some farming, which right here. I choose here, quite arbitrarily. So we can go ahead and get our first wheat seeds planted. Beautiful. Now, use this stone to go ahead and make that stone cutter that we needed. And this room is already getting a little bit tight, but we'll figure it out. And then if I add the bronze ingots, each of those turns into 2 bronze sheets. So that is just a big old stack of bronze sheets. The next thing to do is to make this andesite compound, which comes from andesite, nuggets, and clay. We can use iron, tin, or zinc nuggets here. So we're going to grab our clay, we're going to grab our andesite. We turned all of our tin into brass, or bronze rather. So we're going to go ahead, 2 more? Yeah. And use iron for that, along with clay and andesite. And make a stack of this andesite compound. We're going to stop. Well, we'll let it finish its stack. Well, whatever. There. Stop making smooth stone. I'm gonna try to keep, like, stuff that is immediately useful to me separate from... Bone meal is good. Separate from the miscellaneous, if I can. I'm not sure that I can, but copper repair kits I like to have around. White grape is random food. I'll hold on to that. Apple's random food. I'll hold on to that. Iron nuggets, I guess, can go up here. The rest of this, I think... Torches. Good to have. Don't know why I put those in there. Yeah, the rest of this is kind of not immediately useful, so... Oh, and I let that run out of fuel. Do I have... There's the coal. Probably coal in here too. Yep. How much of that does it want me to have? 3. Alright. And that's the quest. Gives me a dagger, which... Another weapon, sure. And then it gives us... Well, the hand crank, which we're going to want to make first, because we will be hand cranking some machines to begin with. And also, it wants us to make shafts and cogwheels. So cogwheels are made with andesite and bronze, and shafts are just 2 andesite. So both of these I can make in my inventory, well, with more andesite. And this is where the generosity of this mod pack really starts to show, because once I complete this, the reward for this is doubling my shafts and cogwheels, as well as giving me a large cogwheel. The other thing I'm going to want to do is make a hand crank, which is 3 planks. Did I put other wood in here? There's rubber. I've turned all my other wood into other stuff, right? I just want to make sure. Yes. Which is an andesite alloy and 3 planks. And we'll be using this for our early machines. Those are going to be coming up, well, up here once we get to iron sheets. We can be moving through these andesite steps pretty quickly now. The next thing that it wants us to do is make andesite casings. So we're going to go ahead and grab this in our offhand. We're going to wait for sunset and sleep. And with our axe here, we can just do this. And of course, we need to make this tower just a little bit taller to finish clearing out this tree. I did use... I should have... Oh, maybe not. I thought I had one more andesite. Oh, because I left the casing on the ground there. Okay. Yeah, so I made 8 of those, which should have made this quest happy. Yep. No rewards for this one, although the next one, with the depot and the mechanical press, will give us a bunch of andesite alloy, and each of these for building one of each of these useful blocks, it will give me some extras of each of them. So these are going to be my immediate next step, is these blocks and the mechanical press. Once we've got all of that going, we can start thinking about, well, water wheels and water power, and then starting to build our first bits of a create workshop and some potential even automation. So only about an hour and a half into the mod pack before we get there, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, so let's do each of these first. The encased chain drive wants those iron nuggets. Fortunately, I saved a few. I definitely did not plan that, by the way. Encased chain drive, done. Done. The clutch, I can't build yet. I don't have any redstone. But gearbox, I should be able to build. Yep. It gives me 6 more. And then the mechanical press and the depot. Depot is easy. It's andesite alloy and an andesite casing. The mechanical press requires a block of iron. I do not have that right now. That is 9 more iron ingots. And I currently have 0. So we are going to have to go back into the mines to be able to build that press. What we can do, though, is look at this side quest and build a water wheel out of a bunch of slabs. Six, 12, and we should now be able to build this water wheel with the big cog that the game gave us. Yep. And then for the advancement, we just have to, I'm going to dig a little hole for it so it's not spilling everywhere, or just do it down here. We just have to put the water wheel in place, find a bucket, water, and start the water wheel spinning. All right. And with that, the game will give us 3 more water wheels, which is excellent. So we will now have 4 of those to start powering our factory when we are ready to automate further. So we can go ahead and put a bunch of these things into our useful items box. Food can stay with me. Stripped spruce log, I'm actually going to turn into one more casing, because why not? Water wheels, buckets, andesite alloy up there as well. Torches can stay with me, snacks can stay with me. This dagger and battle staff can go in here because I don't really need them right away. These oak planks, I guess, can go up here as well. All right, and with that, I think we are more or less ready to go caving or mining in some capacity again. We need to get, well, at least 9 iron, but more is better. I'd like to build a shield. We'll make caving a little bit safer with a shield. So I think instead of going south, like I have been, I'm going to try... This might be a hole here, and there's also potentially a hole here. I'm going to see if either of those get me into caves or not. Let's see. Crimsite hole is right this way. Yeah, oh, it's very near the lava that I saw. Oh, yeah, here we go. So I believe Crimsite can be turned into iron, but it's not like a proper iron ore, and I think it requires some more advanced create steps in order to convert it. So it's good to know this is here, but it's not immediately useful to us. This is just some more tin, also always great. Here we go, a little bit of iron. This is a slightly sketchy looking cave. But we'll see where it goes. Oop, 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 oop. Getting pushed around by the water a little bit. What have we got here? More zinc. Okay. What have we got there? Copper. Not what I want. Hey, buddy. Whoa! Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Definitely didn't poop my pants or anything. Okay, here we go. This is what we need. Beautiful. So that's already all the iron we needed on this trip. But I'm going to grab some more tin here. Grab a little lapis. That's always nice. Oop. Repair this. Okay. So we're in a pretty good place now, I think, with, oh, the rest of this cave is kind of waterlogged. All right. Back up we go. With, we're in a pretty good place with the starting resources that we need in order to be able to start moving through this first chapter and get sort of some basic bits and pieces automated. So that's what we're going to try to do. The real question, though, is can I find my way out of this cave? Because I did not put down enough torches. Here we go. All right. And then we came from there. All right. I should stop grabbing copper. I have plenty of it. All right. Back to the surface. I'm going to call that a reasonably successful trip. Lots of tin. This is great. We're going to have plenty of bronze. Unfortunately, that cave didn't seem to go as deep as I had hoped it would, so we might not have much luck going further caving there. Where's my house? I've got to be close. Let's just keep fleeing the zombies. Fleeing the zombies. And sleep. Okay. So with all of our ores gathered, let's grab our other ores, our zinc. And I thought I had a couple of tin as well. Yep. Okay. So with all of this, we have 20 raw iron, a whole bunch more raw copper. I can drop that in here. Plenty of copper, really. Right. Let's get our iron going. And then each of these is kind of going to be in stacks like so. Drop the spares. Drop all of our random blocks. Coal can go in here. Lapis can go in here. In the stuff that is generally useful box. Spruce sapling. Okay. Oh, something I meant to do. Let's check behind this smoker. There's a fire back here. There's a barrel. Not a lot in here, but I thought there might be some stuff. I could hear the campfire going, so I figured there was something back there. Oops. There's also whatever's in these bottles, if anything. Grape juice, cherry jar, apple jam. Okay, various winery bits and bobs. Eat that bread, which is great, because now I can clean up this table that I'm not using and have more space for stuff. Okay. So our task is this mechanical press. We have the iron for it. And we should now be able to, if I had the rest of my create bits with me, get that and the shaft. We should now be able to make this press. Boom. That gives us a stack more andesite alloy, which is excellent. It tells us that we should build this wrench, which we should, but I have not gotten gold yet. And it wants us to make 10 iron sheets. And for that, I think I am actually going to need to put some stuff away first. Sure, copper nugget. And I'm going to go ahead and make this raw iron, even though it's not a nice even multiple of our coal stack size, just because it does make... Here, I'll use this tin to supplement it. Because we need 10 sheets to move on to the next step. Here, 10 iron sheets. So, as soon as we get this iron done, there we go. Hopefully I did that in enough time that we don't waste a who's a what's it. But let's grab our press, let's grab our depot, and let's grab our hand crank. And let's start doing some create things. This is just a mob spawner next to my base, isn't it? Yes, it is. Cool. Okay. Let's, where's dirt? Dirt? Dirt. Let's cover this in. I lit it up. It's fine. We're gonna put down the depot. We're gonna put down... Nope, not there. We're going to put down the press. And we're gonna put down the hand crank. And onto that, we're gonna go ahead and just throw the nuggets. Put them down. I thought it was a throw. It's a place. And then we just spin this crank. And we bonk a few times. We put down 11 iron, so we need to bonk 11 times. And 11. All right. And with that, we've completed this quest. We get a big smoked ham. And we get an andesite casing. All right. And this is where it kind of opens up and it gives us tasks for all of the various create blocks that we can make with various rewards. The central one is the mechanical mixer, and it wants that for us to make grout. Grout is needed for tinkers forging and smithing, which is the next stage of tinkers. But as you can see, it is not cheap in this mod pack. Every one of these andesite alloys is already a pretty big investment. But we do, I think, already have a stack of gravel. We have some gravel. So, yeah, moving here, and as you can see, it gives us big rewards here once we get the grout, because that's kind of the chapter close. Other things we can see in this phase is that you can't where does it say? Here we go. You can't get diamonds with an iron tier pick. You need a diamond tier pick, or you need a create drill. So the game kind of forces you to start doing create mining. And it'll also give us pretty much every sapling we could want once we collect enough wood. And of course it recommends mechanical saw for that to get ourselves a couple stacks of wood. And of course fan-based bulk blasting, smelting in create. So this is our introduction to sort of all of the core create mechanics. And we're going to want to go through sort of each of these, but building all of these tools takes, this takes an iron sheet, mechanical mixer takes a bunch of iron sheets, an andesite alloy, mechanical saw, iron sheets, encased fan, you guessed it, lots of iron sheets. And we just really don't have enough right now. So one thing we could do is probably build the drill first and go spelunking with the drill and our handle here. Go looking for diamonds, turn our tool into a diamond tool, and then start, just strip mining for iron. The other thing to do would be to rush the mechanical mixer and the end of the chapter. That gives us access to I don't have it. Don't have access to the book. But that gives us access to tier 2 Tinker's stuff, which we could do out of bronze through the seared brick. If I find grout here, and look how it's used. We smelt grout into seared bricks. We combine seared bricks into casting tables, into heaters, drains, etc., etc. These are all part of the Tinker's forging, smithing stuff. The seared chute. Item input and output. Okay, compared to fluid input and output. At any rate, flint and brick, as opposed to a flint and steel. A cast chest. Okay, I am getting very distracted just looking at these things. But the point is that the oh, here we go. Seared bricks. This is what I was looking for. Mixed 4 seared brick and sap or slime to make seared bricks, and then we can use those to make an anvil here. And this will give us access to sort of tier 2 of Tinker's equipment. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. But I think probably the best thing to do is for me to call it a stream here for now. Go do a little bit of boring strip mining off camera, and then I will the next time I pick up this save, we will be in a place where I have words. We'll be in a place where I can start pushing through these steps. I don't want to push ahead on any of this off camera, but we can grab all the various Tinker's pieces, start building some automation, probably move to a better final base location. I'll do some exploring off camera as well. One of the things that I know we're going to need is ocean, so that we can find kelp, which we need for belts. And also just, I don't want to be clearing forest for everything that I need to build. So that, I think, is my plan. I'll wrap up here. I will go do a little bit of mining and a little bit of exploring off camera, and I will come back with possibly a new starter base kind of setup, and definitely ready to start diving deeper into Create and deeper into Tinkers when we hit Chapter 2. So with that, thank you to everyone who has tuned in, and I'm going to sign off.